Island, I found teasers that reveal the future. From our next mini event to upcoming icon skins, let's go back to what inspired this video, the Kai Cenat Fortnite commercial.
Yo! What's up, brother?
Yeah, this was an unexpected cameo, and to me was the start of Epic's new relationship with Kai. Soon after, iShowSpeed was added to the mix. So both of them have been streaming Fortnite to hundreds of thousands of people, and players have started demanding something more. In the Reload commercial, we also got to see Sketch, and months later, he would get 2 Icon Series emotes. But Kai and Speed are nowhere to be found. This made me think maybe it's a sign that Fortnite is planning something even bigger for the future, and this week changed everything. Now it's 2025, and as the two went live again to celebrate Fortnite's second season of OG, they started to come up with an idea for their own emote.
We gotta enter this with our handshake. He's low. Come on!
What fans weren't expecting was something a little more official in the very same stream, and that's when Fortnite posted a cryptic tweet. Anyone seen our Durburger sign? Good luck, gentlemen. Of course, Kai and Speed go into their backyard and they discovered a treasure trove of items.
We got Fortnite at the crib. Tomato Town, Greasy Grove. Let me see something. I don't know what this one is though. Dusty Depot.
What is this building up to? Well, it's probably a collab, but I don't think this is just gonna be them getting icon skins. Hear me out. In recent surveys, Epic has been asking players for their thoughts on future season themes. One of them includes streamers. Well, after the rapper theme season, these teasers in Kai's backyard are starting to feel more than just another commercial. Fortnite might be teasing not just skins, but a full streamer battle pass, or more likely a streamer mini pass. Think like Tim the Tatman, Clicks, Queso, Jinxie, Speed, and Kai. It would be crazy. The timing is perfect for it to happen as soon as next season, and it's not the only way Fortnite is dropping subtle hints about it. There's a strange phenomenon happening on the island, and it's officially set the stage for our next live event. I'll explain some lore right now, but everything will make sense. Daigo's basement has been tangled in mystery, and we're learning about this disturbing backstory with these strange masks. He's been experimenting with demon magic, and these masks have powers that shouldn't be messed with, but Daigo's experiments, apparently they're going even further. Players checked the basement a couple weeks later, and it turned into a prison. The sprites we've been collecting all season are now locked down here, trapped in cages, while we scramble to figure out what's going on. Obviously, it's our first look at what's about to change the island for good. A lot of characters have been showing up randomly, talking about heists and breaking into vaults, and it's starting to paint the picture of what's coming. Well, recently, a hidden live event was found in the files with an 11-day build-up centered around Daigo himself. Basically telling us, pay attention to this guy, it's important, and yet we've already started to connect the dots. The getaway LTM from all those years ago has suspiciously been re-added to the files. At the exact same time, Wildcard, the mascot of that mode, has been chosen as the brand new FNCS skin. Literally, none of this is a coincidence. It's all part of Fortnite's plan as they hide next season's heist theme in plain sight. We've also heard rumors of some kind of boss or NPC that'll flex just like Meowscles, and I'm starting to think Fortnite are already teasing it. Over at the Kappa Kappa Pickle Factory, players have started to notice a strange experiment forming. What was once a regular-sized pickle has been growing day by day, and eventually could be the size of a person. Well, take a look at the CEO's desk, and you'll find an insane drawing. It's pickled Peely. I'm convinced that whatever's growing in the factory could very well be this mysterious Season 2 skin. It also could be for a superhero instead. Let me explain. Fortnite has been planting the seeds of an upcoming crossover for almost a year now, with the reveal that a gigantic villain has been dead this whole time. Let's take it back to the Marvel season, where we discovered Dr. Doom had in fact wiped out Galactus, the Devourer of Worlds. It was pretty mind-blowing, but also just the icing on the cake, as Doom had also taken out a beloved superhero group that fans have been wanting for years. Well, we finally got the Fantastic Four in Fortnite, except they were all dead. So when the new trailer for a Fantastic Four MCU film came out, fans were hyped to see Galactus and his rivals ready to battle it out. But that's when we realized Kevin Feige, the head of Marvel, actually used Fortnite's Galactus from Chapter 2 as a reference to get the right vision for the villain. Kinda shows you the scale of Fortnite's partnership with Marvel to the point where they're literally influencing movies. And it'll be no surprise when they return the favor with Fantastic Four outfits in July. This is almost definitely gonna happen, and when it arrives, we'll know Fortnite has been hinting at this for a very long time. Now, it's not the only way they hit a Marvel collab in plain sight. When the creepiest character in Fortnite history showed up during Wrecked, little did we know he would continue to have an impact to this day. We were just minding our own business when sprays began to appear around the island. It was of a cloaked figure foreshadowed by Hope, who can see the future. Her graffiti was just the start of a season-long story where we spot this hooded villain in multiple artworks and loading screens. A lot of people were asking, who could this possibly be? Well, at this point, we were never expecting it to be a collab. It kind of just felt like an original Fortnite story, but we were all surprised by a cameo. Magneto had shown up on the island, and this took this mystery one step further. Just like The Wanderer, we thought this bunker was totally original, like the Fallout collab happened at the exact same time, so we just connected the wrong dots. Suddenly, everything we knew about the Rex storyline, it was just thrown out the window. Fortnite weren't just building up to next season, they were building up to a Marvel one, and the Wanderer finally revealed himself in the Grand Live event. Yeah, it was Dr. Doom. He was influencing everything from the shadows and prepared his takeover of the island. So what about the future here? Well, the timing of his reveal couldn't have been better, because at the moment, Robert Downey Jr. was just announced as the Doom of the MCU, and a lot of fans were freaking out. I'm not sure if it was planned or not, but Fortnite realized they had to capitalize on the hype, and they came up with an idea. So they were already releasing a new Mark 45 Iron Man during the season, but now a brand new Iron Man skin is around the corner, and leakers have revealed it'll be fully customizable with all kinds of styles. One of them is a Doom variant. Talk about some serious planning. Okay, and literally as I was recording this video, the skin was just revealed. Here's our first look, and it looks like Epic has already been teasing the new Captain America collab as well. Players checked the files after the final update of the season, not expecting much, until they noticed Epic made a mistake. They accidentally left 2 new sprays unencrypted, and both show Sam Wilson's Captain America. Basically, it confirms we're getting a new collab. That's not all. Spoiler warning about future content, because insiders have revealed who they would be: Harrison Ford's Red Hulk and the new Falcon. They even threw in the announcement of a DC collab, bringing a new Superman outfit to the game for that movie. So as you could see, they love teasing crossovers, but they've also revealed entire seasons years before they happen. You gotta be an OG to remember the Fox Clan. If you aren't, let me explain. It's one of the longest running storylines in the game, first appearing with Drift all the way back in Chapter 1. Since then, their journey has been expanded on as we got to hear about other members and how they're hunted down for their masks. Hint, hint. We get to Chapter 4, a time when Bamboo started showing up on the island out of nowhere, and while this was a mistake by Epic, it still served as an insane teaser for what was coming. Out of nowhere during that chapter, an entire Japanese Neo City dropped onto the map. We were told it was rifted in from an unknown reality, and we learned it was part of the Fox Clan and River Guard's home. Loading screens would even give us a glimpse of this reality, showing their logo on neon signs.
12, you could think.
Or the contrast between the feudal Japanese villages and the futuristic city. Little did we know, this was our first look at something that wouldn't appear until 2 chapters later. The reality that Mega City came from, it was now an entire map. Chapter 6's map, in fact. The very same groups and companies found in Mega City were now here, and masks played a huge role in the season, letting us use them to fight enemies. It's the same kind of masks the Fox Clan have been using for years. I'm not even joking, this happens all the time, even with live events. Like the Big Bang event may have seemed like one big advertisement for Epic's new collabs with LEGO and Rocket League, but there was way more here that players never picked up on. As we flew around looking at the dozens of tiny realities, you could actually see teasers like a Fortnite portal. While it looked like general Halloween props on the surface, there was a chainsaw. This obviously revealed the Leatherface collab, and even look at the bike. Come on, it teased Jigsaw. We never picked up on this until it was too late. Here's another one. There's a reality themed around the Chapter 2 spy season, something that wouldn't reveal itself until a year later with the Remix Pass. Here's a sideways chest and a foreshadowed Pandora's box. Lesson learned here, nothing in Fortnite is a coincidence. Always be on the lookout for teasers. They even hide them in the radio, and this one blew my mind. Years ago, players were driving around to their next POI listening to the Icon radio. They had no idea crossover is being teased right in their ears. Over a year before the Big Bang event, we heard Godzilla by Eminem on the radio, and surely this was hinting at an upcoming concert, but the song choice was interesting. Eminem himself would go on to perform Godzilla during the event, but it was never added to Festival. Then, we wait to the next concert where Eminem recreated the Final Showdown event in a suspiciously similar way to Godzilla. Are the dots connecting for you yet? Because obviously Fortnite was teasing something big. One season later, their plans were finally revealed as a bridge in Shining Span was destroyed and giant footprints were left in the sand. Festival was updated with a brand new jam track, Godzilla finally, but it wasn't the one we had been waiting for. It was a song by the Blue Oyster Cult, just days before the Godzilla collab appeared. Clearly, we just need patience instead of going through this emotional roller coaster, and you're gonna need some more of it as Fortnite continues to tease a future that is still around the corner. Alright, so a couple months ago, they had stopped working on a mode called Arnold. It was a mysterious LTM that's been confusing players for quite a while now. At moments, it's been rumored to be an open world mode, while others have claimed claimed it's a massive extraction shooter. If you ever played Escape from Tarkov, it's kind of like that. Most leakers were in agreement last year though, when Epic had stopped updating the game in the files. It was basically called scrapped. Well, that changed a couple of days ago when they dropped their first update to Arnold in months, restarting the hype for the upcoming mode. So maybe they're dropping a Tarkov or a Dark and Darker competitor, but they might also be competing with Multiversus, because that just shut down. Insiders claim Warner Brothers are shifting their priorities towards collabing with games like Fortnite instead. This confirms that this whole time we weren't getting any DC crossovers because of Multiversus. So now it all makes sense. The sudden return of DC all over the shop, a brand new Batman collab, even a Scooby-Doo quote referenced by Sergeant Winter himself. The point I'm making here is that Fortnite is known for copying games. They've been doing it for years, and we even made an entire video breaking down why they're waging war on the industry. So not out of the question that with Multiversus out of the way, Epic could be working on their very own arena fighter game. One thing's for certain, whenever these new modes drop, we're probably seeing teasers in game for them right now that nobody's noticed. One of these was how Epic was teasing the return of OG in plain sight, and I feel so dumb for not seeing this. The first time that we were introduced to the idea of an OG season, it was with this really cool trailer showing off Tilted Towers, but pay attention to the clock itself. What do we gather from this? Well, it's pointed at 12 and 6. Pretty natural way to show off a clock, I guess, but it wasn't until the 6th of December, a whole year later, that this would all make total sense, because on 12/6, OG finally came back for good. On a scale of 1 to 10, how blown is your mind? Let me know in the comments. It's been Tommy, and keep it here on Top 5 Gaming. And don't forget